The whole Facebook movie is a giant lie.
Wait. What?
It's a propaganda piece. That was a Pentagon program called Lifelog. Lifelog is a Pentagon program that wants to collect all your data for your whole life.
Do you have any proof?
What day did the government stop the Lifelog project?
Whoa. DARPA shut down the Lifelog project February 4th, 2004.
What day was Facebook registered as a business?
God, no way, bro.
The exact same day. They don't even hide it, dude.
It was created by DARPA.
Yeah. They handed it to Mark Zuckerberg. And then the Vossel twins.
What about the other?
Yeah. That's all. And that's why they became the first Bitcoin millionaires, because they played ball.
Oh my God.
It's all theater, dude.
So what is the purpose of Lifelog?
Collect all your data for your whole entire life.
It's even more messed up, us as regular guys out here trying to collect a pretty girl's data. All we hear is,
but you live with your mother.
So shout out to you men who had been trying to give pretty women your life log and they just were not receptive. Soldier on, brother. Soldier on.
Can you believe the elites are actually practicing the occult and doing magic?
Yes.
And so are you. You're just doing it very badly because you don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna give you your first lesson. First,
I don't want to know how to do magic. I'm having a hard enough time trying to get these tarot card girls to stop astral projecting themselves into my nightmares. Second, we're gonna come back to you later on in the video, maybe.
I can't guarantee that.
Because, quite honestly, I don't care.
Okay, so explain to me why it is that when you make a video talking about how the elites and higher ups are worshiping Satan, eating babies, doing ritualistic sacrifices, and just straight demonic shit and talking about demonic symbolism, that video goes viral and you get tons of algorithm support. Talk about how they have to do it and they have to put things right in our face because of karmic retribution. Viral. Then you make a video talking about how they're not worshiping Satan and they don't worship the devil and the demonic symbolism is intentionally put in your face for other reasons. That video gets no views and the algorithm won't push that video.
Well, because they want you to worship the devil, or at least they want you to get comfortable with other people worshiping the devil. Duh, allegedly. I mean, this isn't alleged. Look how much we as Christians dislike Muslims, but not the devil. And he's an open enemy to us. In the Bible, it says that. Look how much we don't dislike LGBTQ, but God does, according to Sodom and Gomorrah in that tale. But more on that later, maybe.
But maybe not.
When the ones who are supposedly doing these satanic rituals are the ones who are in control of this app and the algorithm. Why would they intentionally be pushing the devil worshiping videos but suppressing the people who are saying they're not worshiping the devil? Any video I have talking about satanic symbolism or eating babies or any of that, viral. Hidden in plain sight, Freemasons, all of that, viral. This is the most censored app. Why wouldn't that be labeled misinformation and taken down? Never mind get pushed and go viral. Unless it's exactly what they want all of us to think. Because if you believe that they're worshiping Satan, then that furthers your belief in God, in religion. And Christianity is the agenda right now. Now go watch the video before this one. Notice how it's getting no views, even though I said, no, they're not devil worshippers. It's because what I'm saying is straight facts, and they don't like that.
Well, I don't know about that one, but it did bring me to this video here. Speaking of here, if you are still here, make sure you hype the video, like the video. You could subscribe, but it doesn't really matter because it's more better if you go to my Patreon where I do the deep dives and I can say what I want to there. Anyway, back to what we was talking about.
I just saw a gentleman.
Whoa, I saw a gentleman too. I'm looking at one. Ellen DeGentleman, yes. Looks like she been slacking on them baby blood treatments as of late.
I just saw a gentleman claim that he was on the Ellen DeGeneres show because he was a child prodigy chess player, and that just after he got off set, he looks to his right and sees Ellen's dressing room door open. It was open just enough that he can see her manually dislocating her jaw, embodying an entire Gelson's rotisserie chicken in one gulp. She then turned and looked at him and hissed. He sprinted all the way to his dressing room and tried to tell his mom, but she didn't believe him. And I'm pretty sure that's not the first time somebody has told a similar story about Ellen DeGeneres. And a lot of people in the comments are saying, are you sure that was a rotisserie chicken?
No, actually, he's not sure. I mean, it could have been a full-blown human baby.
Wait a minute. Therapy, baby?
Yeah, I get nervous in front of crowds. Now, this is my meal, baby.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah,
I hope you guys are seeing this. This is what we're f***ing, this is the world we fucking living. Today's special guest, the Beast. Haha, they're laughing. Then he gets up. Oh, I want to eat that baby. There's plenty for all. This is the fucking world we live in, guys. On TV, they're talking about eating babies, satanic rituals, talking to the Beast. Like, wake the fuck up.
Okay, hold on a second. Pete Hegseth. I bet you they wish they aired this from that guy's angle and not this angle, because you just missed something that could be nothing, but also looks like something. Watch this. They shake hands. Oh, wait a minute. Where do they do funny secret handshakes again? Watch it again. Is it a big club that we're all not in? Quickly, you would have never seen this if you were watching TV. You would have never noticed that in time. You slow it down, and you see a handshake I've never done. If I shake hands, it's a firm grip. I don't put my finger on that part of their wrist. Like, what's going on? And in totally unrelated news, here's a handshake if you're in a secret club that you literally have to vow secrecy if you want to join. But I'm sure it's nothing.
No, I don't bet they wish they did that. I'm sure they did it on purpose because they want you to see it. Because what are you gonna do about it? You ain't finna do nothing. It's like that Kevin Hart bit when he's talking about fighting with his wife.
You.
As a face to say you ain't got nothing left?
Hey, check this out.
This is not a play. This is real life, and you can get out. Justine, call me if you need me. Or my cane.
Please get the money.
You couldn't even sneak off somewhere.
Justina wasn't what it looked like.
There it goes.
We were rehearsing Joan of Arc.
I don't remember Joan of Arc kissing anybody. You show me in here where Joan of Arc kisses somebody, then we have no problem.
The question is, why did they change that? What you're looking at is the Cosby Show. In the original version, you see they're talking about Joan of Arc. In the streaming version, it's altered. My question is, why take that out? Why go through the trouble of something that's already pre-taped, pre-recorded, pre-edited? For what reason?
You know exactly for what reason, just like I know exactly for what reason. And the reason is because...
Kevin! You ain't going to do shit.
And they know it. The creepy part is, well, actually, let me say several of the creepy parts are...
I don't wanna know if you're playing me, keep it on the low.
One they can play in your face and say, oh, it's an alternate timeline, when they're altering stuff with their technology that they got from demons who are masquerading like angels that fell. Listen, angels can't fall.
I'm not listening.
He go home every night to do what? Comfort her needs. Because she have a special relationship with the devil. You got a special relationship with God. That's why in the Bible, she never talked to God. God never talked to her. He went and talked to God on his own. Oh my God. She stayed back and talked to the devil. That's why she overthinks, because the devil torments your mind. He can't get in your heart. He don't know he torments the mind to condition the heart. Thought, well, I had a dream. Why you can't dream I won the lottery? You dream out of chick, why you can't ever dream nothing good?
Okay, this brother, Charleston White, very polarizing figure on the internet, says women have a special relationship with the devil, according to Christian beliefs. And Adam had a special relationship with God, according to those same beliefs. I don't know about you. I was raised in Christianity, Kojic, all of that type of stuff. Shout out to you Kojic people. But it really seems like Christianity has a special dislike for women. No wonder they keep running to the Muslims. I mean, dog, somebody had to say it, man.
So apparently I'm hearing that 1,000 single women showed up to a church singles event. And only like 20, 30 men showed up. I tried to let y'all slide on roasting y'all when I saw you bitches was going on that Pop the Balloon show. I tried to let you slide, but see this is when I got something to say. Y'all full of cap. Y'all full of shit. All the shit that y'all get on here talking is for the internet. It's not how you feel in real life. See, in real life, you just actually want a man. But you get on the internet and cap for one another because you don't want nobody to know that you want a man, because you don't want to be called a pick-me. You don't want to be called male-centered. You don't want to be called this. You don't want to be called that. And that's why you just lose. You fail every time you try to cap for the internet. See me, bitch? Oh, I want a man. Any bitch know me or tell you Nay has always wanted a man. Male centered, you call me whatever you want to call me. Because one thing about my man, he paying all my motherfucking bills, baby. All of them. Not some, not a couple, all of them. So you damn skippy, I'm male centered, and I'm gonna stay male centered. Because one thing about you, fishy, smelling bitches, y'all ain't gonna fucking pay my bills. So what the fuck I look like worried about what y'all think? Please. And if you get in my comments talking shit, I'ma block you with my male-centered ass, you damn skippy.
Now, some of you people who are just finding me today would say, well, what's creepy about that? I would say only this.
You know what's wild is when feminism told women that they don't need men, it wasn't to make women more free. It was to make them dependent on the state instead of their husband.
Wait, what did you say?
Yes, everything they taught us was a lie. That's one of the mantras in this conspiracy genre, right? Let's hear more about one of the many lies they taught us.
Think about it for a second. Before the 1960s, family was the safety net. If something went wrong, you had a husband, a father, a brother, a community, a church, a safety net. The people took care of each other. They cared about each other. Then came no-fault divorce in 1969. Suddenly, marriage wasn't a covenant. It was a contract that you could walk away from. Okay, and get this. And when the family started falling apart, who stepped in? The government. Welfare replaced the husband, the system replaced the father, and schools, they replaced the home. Women were told that this is freedom, that being alone, raising kids by yourself, and relying on checks from the government made you strong. But what it really did was break the structure that once protected us. It separated women from men from their families, and children from both. The state became the new husband that offers no love, no legacy, no protection, just control, dependency, and paperwork. And now, generations later, you have women exhausted, men disengaged, and children who grow up not knowing what family feels like. That wasn't progress, that was replacement.
And the creepy part is, we all believed it. Even me. I mean, I'm a Christian now. I've heard all of the other various religions, but emotionally, I can't seem to pry myself away from Kojic, even though it sounds ludicrous. And all of the pretty girls are evacuating Christianity. But what are you gonna do?
This generation is not rejecting Christianity. They're rejecting a distorted version of it. And let me say that again. Many in this generation, many of the young people from that 18 to 35 age group, if you really talk to them and sit down to them and listen to their heart, they're not rejecting Christ. They want Christ. They are sick of the distorted, watered down, pacified, diluted, compromised version that they're being offered in most churches they attend today.
Let me just say this right quick. When I Googled Israel, that's in the Bible, on TikTok, this is what came up. You can read that up there, rapidly changing events, all that stuff. Why does this dude look like he's got a magnifying glass in a rifle scope pointed at me with an exclamation point? Are they saying that they're watching me? Listen, that's why I played all of that stuff, because the people with all the money, they believe in the Bible, bro. Listen. Imagine living in the world of Dr. Robotnik. He got all the cash. I just live here. I don't even got sonic powers, bro. It's insane right now.
So you guys know that I talk a lot about controlled, tolerated, manufactured conspiracy theories. And I've never actually gone into detail explaining examples of what I'm referring to. Now, just as a little experiment, I actually did the other day and I posted it to my backup page. What do you know? It happened to get taken down almost instantly. An account strike and the appeal was not approved. And the reasoning is for misinformation. So how come what I was saying is considered misinformation, but all of these conspiracy theories that you hear about every day is not considered misinformation? These videos are actually allowed to just flourish. If you read this whole thing in here, what it says is it's natural for people to have different opinions, but we seek to operate on a shared set of facts and reality. So anything that goes against an official story, By their definition, it should be qualified as misinformation, right? So an easy example is something like the moon landing. How come you're allowed to talk about it being fake and filmed in Hollywood? This should qualify as misinformation, right? Or like 9/11, you're allowed to talk about a certain conspiracy revolved around that, but if you say the actual truth of what happened, then that's when your video will get taken down. Or the celebrities or fallen angels theory. This isn't something that's an official story that Google will tell you is true, so why are we allowed to talk about that? Keep in mind too that saying for educational or entertainment purposes only means nothing, because I've said that in the past and my videos will still get taken down. Creators that are saying that, it means nothing. It doesn't mean anything. If they want to take your video down, they'll take it down regardless of if you said that or not. So why are you allowed to talk about these mainstream conspiracies? Because they are completely controlled and tolerated conspiracies. Because each one of them is a red herring fallacy. Conspiracies are a form of controlled opposition. They know not everyone is going to believe official stories, and there's conspiracy theorists out there, so they need to control those people too. So they redirect your focus towards these harmless avenues of conspiracy theories. Same thing with flat earth. That's not the official story, so why are we allowed to talk about it? And not only are you allowed to talk about all of this stuff, but the videos will go viral. You're allowed to talk about these conspiracy theories because it's still not the truth and you're still completely under control. It's like a false awakening. It's to create an illusion that you believe yourself to be awake. What does a conspiracy theory even do? It pretty much just keeps you running in circles. But if you break it down for people and reveal the actual truth,
which is why I'm not breaking it down for people and revealing the actual truth over here. You want the truth, you gotta go to my Patreon. We can talk more candidly, privately, without everybody in our business over there with your truth-seeking ass. But over here, I'm gonna tell you like a player told me. It's just for fun, just like Christmas.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathens, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathens are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. We are not supposed to be celebrating Christmas according to the Bible. That is not Jesus' birthday. Nowhere in the Bible could you find a verse that says December 25th is Jesus' birthday, it's Christmas, and we're supposed to be celebrating it.
Why shouldn't Christians celebrate Christmas? Did you know there are biblical reasons not to celebrate Christmas? Here's why. Christmas is not a Christian celebration, but a pagan festival that was adapted by the church to replace an ancient Roman celebration in honor of the god Saturn. December 25th was chosen because it was the birthday of the sun god, a false deity worshipped by many peoples. Christmas is not the birthday of Jesus, as the Bible does not reveal the exact date. In fact, Jesus was likely born between September and October because on the night of his birth, shepherds were in the fields with their sheep, which would not happen in winter. Christmas is a time of sin, as people indulge in consumerism, materialism, and idolatry. For this reason, Christians should not celebrate Christmas, but should instead obey God's word and worship him alone.
Thank you to my channel members. We said thank you, ha, to my channel members. No diddy when I say member. Thank you to my channel members. Fuck you if you're not a member. Nah, I'm just kidding, but seriously, join. Thank you